how sweet it is to be loved by you.
Play that again. Whoa.
How sweet it is.
Good evening.
Good evening.
I am so excited to be here tonight. My friends asked me why I tried out. I told them, I think I'm funny. And they all fell on the floor laughing. Prove my point. For me, this is a win-win situation. If I win, I'm going to Las Vegas. Woo! If I lose, well, that's okay. I will have used 5 of my 15 minutes of fame. You know, I think that gets me up to about 9. You know, I'm not really sure. I never was very good with numbers. But, you know, we accountants, we've had kind of a tough few years, you know, with all the bad publicity and scandals and all that thing. But, you know, I really think things are turning around. We have our own game now, Sudoku. Yes. You know, I can't believe an accountant didn't invent it. Who better than us to pull numbers out of the air? Well, let me ask you this. Do you ever look in the back of the book just to get that one number that makes all the other numbers work? Well, I'm not going to tell you. You know what they say about accountants. Once a cheater, always a cheater. Oh, wait, no, that's not accountants. That's men. Yes, it's true. But, you know, I love being an accountant, but I've heard about this new career that I find very intriguing. It's called parent coaching. Did you read about that in the paper this past week? Apparently, these new parents, when they have problems with their children, they call this number to talk to their coach. Now, you know, I think I would qualify for that. I have 21 years experience, but what I don't understand is that they pay for that. You know, when Laura was growing up, all of my friends and family gave me advice every day. I was ready to pay them not to give me advice. But, you know, I admit, you know, parenting isn't easy. You know, Laura and I have had to kind of work things out on our own. Her dad just, you know, wasn't there for us. Well, it wasn't his fault. He died. Just like a man, take the easy way out. But now Laura is a senior at the University of Georgia. And, you know, we've kind of worked things out. You know, we have the don't ask, don't tell policy. She doesn't ask what I did at UGA, and I don't tell her. But, you know, there are some things that help parents along, you know, the different parent rules. You know, I'm sure you've heard of the 5-second rule. You know, a toddler drops food on the floor. You have 5 seconds to reach down and pick it up, give it back to him. It's still good. Well, now Laura is at college, and she thinks there's a 5-day rule. Pizza left on the floor for 5 days, pick it up, it's still good. But, you know, technology has really helped parents in all of the trials and traumas and tribulations. Cell phones. When do you give your child a cell phone? Clark Harrod had a survey on his website, you know, of what age you should do. Is he kidding? You give your child a cell phone as soon as they start going out with their friends without you. And, of course, be sure and tell them, now, when I call you, you better pick up that phone. That's why I'm paying for it. But you have to be careful, you know, because one day the roles are going to reverse. You know, now Laura's the responsible one, and I'm the social butterfly. Went out after work last week, and I got home and had all these calls on my answering machine. Beep. Hi, Mom. It's 7:30. You told me to call you tonight. Beep. Mom, it's 9:30. I called you on your cell phone, but you didn't answer. Beep. Mom, it is 11 o'clock. Where are you? Don't you know when I call you, you better pick up that phone? That's why you're paying for it. But, I'm out having fun these days and enjoying myself a little bit. And, I thought I was going to have a good time Saturday. And, well, all I can tell you is, how about them dogs? What happened? You just don't lose homecoming. I'm sorry. You're supposed to pick the worst team for homecoming. Did no one tell them that? Well, I'm trying to be supportive, but pick a quarterback. You have 4. Exactly. I agree. Well, I've done my own research on them, and I choose Stafford. He's definitely the cutest. Hey, you watch football the way you want to, and I'll watch football the way I want to. But I'm a member of the Red Coat Alumni Band, and so, we play the pregame show, and so things were going pretty good during pregame. We were having fun then. My favorite part, of course, is being out on the field and watching the players warm up. Have you ever watched what those coaches make those boys do? I'd gladly volunteer to help them get in some of those positions. Remember, you can always look. It's the touching that gets you into trouble. And you really can't play the saxophone with handcuffs on. I tried to tell those state patrol guys that, but they were not very nice. Well, that's all for me. Thanks for listening. I've had a blast.